question is a little bit different. Why? It's not just about going forward and backward of a particle. Okay, notice an object is thrown in the air. So how does this look like? I'm going to draw. This is a building. An object is thrown and then it will fall. All right? Okay, like I say, this question is not moving backwards or forward. All right, it's about an object on top of a building is being thrown up and then it will drop. Find the height of the building. Okay, Sati, you are with me. Can you tell me how to find the height of the building? So, like what Sati mentioned, if you want to find the height of the building, so part 1, t is equal to 0 seconds. Why? The object has not left the building. It's at the very start, before the object has been thrown. That must be on top of the building. So when you put t is equal to 0 inside, what do you realize? Your s will be equal to 40 meters when you substitute inside the equation for displacement. And that will be your answer. Karina, how do we find velocity?
ds over dt.
Okay, very good. So velocity is ds over dt. And if you differentiate with respect to t, Karina, what's your answer?
30 minus 10t.
Okay, very good. All right, the question asks us to find the velocity when t is equal to 2, find the velocity. When t is equal to 4, we also need to substitute and find the velocity. So can I have Arabin, when t equal to 2, what's your velocity?
It's 10.
I cannot hear you, you need to speak up.
It's 10.
10, so I'm going to write down 10 meters per second. All right, then how about Jia Yi? When t equal to 4, what's your velocity?
Negative 10.
Negative 10. Hey, you see, this is why they ask you to explain. How come one is 10? How come one is negative 10? Okay, Jia Yi, give it a try. Why do you think your answer is negative 10? If you look at my diagram, how can you explain? Why do you think it's negative 10?
When t equals to 4, the object is decelerating by 10 meters per second.
Okay, you have to be very careful. You use the word decelerate. Jia Yi, we can only use the word decelerate for acceleration, right? But we're looking at velocity. So you cannot use the word decelerate. Okay, good try though. Anyone else?
Mr. Liu,
yes.
you got use the screen.
Okay, so I'm going to write this in words now. When t is equal to 2, ball is what word should I use? Okay, rising at 10 meters per second. All right, if you don't like to use the word rising, you can say going up. All right, you can use the word going up as well. However, when t is equal to 4, is the ball rising? Is the ball going up? So what word should I use? Richmond? Richmond, are you there?
Falling.
Okay, falling.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, falling.
Okay, falling at 10 meters per second. All right, notice I don't use the word negative. I use falling because negative will tell me it's going down. Okay, that's the significance of our answer here. Very careful, there is a trick over here. First thing, how tall is the building? 40 meter. All right, but we say now we want it 60 meter above the ground. So what must I do to find the timing? Any suggestion?
Change the equation.
Yes, I heard something. Auntie?
Is it change the equation?
Again, louder, I can't hear.
Is it change the equation?
Not change the equation, but we need to make use of the equation. Remember, this equation is for displacement and it will tell us the height above the ground. All right. So what is the height above the ground right now based on part 3? Auntie?
60.
60.
60. So am I right to say that I need to equate this equation and this 60 meter together? So we can do that now. All right. Then we can change the equation. All right. I think you are trying to tell me that. So we need to equate that equation 40 plus 30t. Sorry, I'm also looking at my book. Minus 5t squared is equal to 60. All right. Let me press my
Whoops, I pressed wrongly.
I get 0.7635.24.
This one in degree mode.
Huh?
Oh shit, my mouse in radian mode. I pressed
No,
mine in
doesn't
radian
matter
mode.
whether degree mode, radian mode, it doesn't matter. We are not using trigo.
I get negative 5.163.
Huh? You all press correctly. Okay, this is the answer I get. Wow, the person eating chips very loud. Can you off your mic first?
Whoops.
Are these the two answers you all obtained? That is
Yes.
from my calculator. Do you all get the same?
Yeah.
Correct, huh?
The ball drop and bounce back up.
The ball drop and bounce back up. No leh. Remember, there are two answers, right? You see, just now we calculated when the particle, or rather the object, is 60 meter above the ground, there are two timing over here. All right. So you see my picture. The building is 40 meter, but at 60 meter, when the ball first, or rather the object being thrown out, there's one timing when it's 60 meter. Then there's a timing where it's actually at 60 meter after it falls down. Am I right? So this very first one, let me call this x1. Oh, sorry, t1. This one, t2. Which number will give us t1? Which number? There are two numbers here.
Yeah.
Which one will give us t1? Which one will give us t2? If you look at my picture.
The smaller one is T2.
Huh? The smaller one is t2. Are you sure?
Yes, T1.
The smaller one is T1, the bigger one is T2. Why? Okay, I'm going to draw here. Take note, the particle left the object left the building. All right, for it to be at 60 meter. All right, of course the building is 40 meter. When it first reached 60 meter, that's the very first one. That's why this is T1. Then it will go up higher. Then suddenly it will come down to 60 meter again. So this is the second timing at 5.24. So what is the significance? All right. When the ball is going up, it first reaches 60 meter at 7.64. All right. When ball is going down, it reaches 60 meter at 5.24 seconds. All right. Okay, I feel the need for me to explain this kind of question to you, all right, so that I hope you can do a little bit better. If you ask me during exam, do we ask so many explanation questions in terms of significance of the answer? Not really, but it's good to know, all right? Can someone please tell me what's the meaning of instantaneous rest? What is happening?
V equals 0.
Yes, Anqi, a bit soft.
V equals 0.
V equals 0. Anqi, why is V equal to 0?
Because it's in a rest, it's not moving.
Yes, it's not moving, it's resting. That means there's no velocity. Hey, we are stuck. We only have S. But if we want to find V, we need to differentiate your S with respect to T. But guys, this is not the best form to differentiate. All right, you will need to simplify first by expanding this way. I'm going to write out for you. Please don't go and use your product rule. All right, I'm going to give you a challenge. Can anyone please show me how to solve and find the value of T here? I give you 1 minute. All right, give yourself 1 minute. How to find the value of T when the velocity is equal to 0 because it is resting. Then I'll ask someone. Yeah, different method to solve. IT, how do you solve?
E
Okay, take out the one with the smaller one or the bigger one if you want to factorize.
for the smaller.
Smaller. Negative 2t as well as negative 3t. Which one is smaller?
Negative 3t.
Very good. So I take out the one with the smaller power. All right. So I also, to make it easy, I also take out 200. You want to take out negative also can, but I take out 200. So once I take out 200, what do I get? All right. For the first term on the left-hand side, e to the power what? 1t. All right, 1t. All right, the number here will be a negative 2 plus 3. And this will give us 0. All right, this is Hufei's method, factorize, because we need to solve. Okay, I'm glad to hear from him we can use this method. Then, either one of it must be equal to 0. I can use 0 product rule. So, 200e or okay, this will be NA. I cannot log a 0, so don't bother to do the one on the left. Okay, however, if I were to simplify this, hey, someone told me I should use ln just now. Am I right? Correct. Because now I can use ln. What do I do to a power t? Anyone?
Bring down.
Yes, bring it down. But what is ln e?
1.
Ln e is equal to 1, correct? So, please help me press the calculator. Your ln 5 will give us 1.61. Do you get the answer? Okay, now I'm going to show method 2. Teacher, I'm not very good with negative power. I cannot see. Okay, So for students who are not good with negative power, this is what I encourage you to do. I only rewrite the equation this way. All agree? Okay, I only rewrite the equation. Then, because I cannot deal with negative power, teacher, so I change it to positive power. Then the next thing is you can cross multiply. All right. Okay, you can still factorize if you want to, but I'm going to use an even easier method. Why do I say it's even easier? Tell me, I want to get rid. All right, I want to get rid. So I put all the e to one side, I put all the numbers to one side. What do I mean? Okay, put all the e to one side. So I have e to the power of 3t divided by e to the power of 2. Then I have 600 divided by 400. Okay, I purposely write e to the power of 3t over e to the power of 2t because I want a bigger t to divide by a smaller t. Can you all see that? All right, so I balance this term over here. The 400 I balance over here. So I have 1.5 is equal to e to the power of t. Hey, you realize I get back to this stage again. So I can solve by taking ln again. All right, these are the two different methods. All right, you choose whichever method is easier for you. All right,
Mr. Liu.
whichever method is easier for you. Apology, there was a calculation error. All right, the timing is supposed to be 0.405 seconds. All right, remember, nothing mentioned, estimate your answer to 3SF. We cannot just include t equals 0 and t equal to 3. We must also include t is equal to 0.405. Why is that so? Because remember, when v is equal to 0, the particle or object will stop at this timing at 0.405. And it happens that 0.405 lies between 0 and 3. So we must include that timing. All right?